the music of A Flock of Seagulls and The More You Live, The More You Love from 1985. Happy Neo Year! You're on Neo Retro.
The 1059. Neo Retro. The one.
Hey, you got John Hendrix in your radio. It's you and me, and of course, the hottest hits from the generations past, all the way till 10 o'clock on this very first day of January 2020. And right now, we're still in the year 1985 as far as the music is concerned, with the Hooters, and we danced on Neo Retro 105.9. Hey, hope you guys are enjoying the music as much as I am. Whatever you do, maintain this frequency. Boy George on lead vocals for Culture Club and the War song. War is stupid and people stupid and love means nothing in some strange waters. Hey, love means everything here on Neo Retro. Keep us in your background.
1059. Neo Retro. The one.
John Hendrix in your radio. That's me talking about myself in the third person. All the way till 10 o'clock in the morning. We got 55 minutes left together. Let's make the most of it with only the hottest hits from the generations past. From 1980, Daryl Hall and John Oates and Kiss on my list on Neo Retro. Yes, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy Neo Year, everybody. Here's a song about being born and coming into the world. It's kind of appropriate for saying hello to the year 2020. Don't you agree? From 1998, Semisonic and Closing Time. Aerosmith with the unmistakable voice of Mr. Steven Tyler on lead vocals and Come Together. All right, here on Neo Retro 105.9, America, right around the corner.
The 1059. Neo Retro. The one.
Looking forward to a brand new year and enjoying the very first day of 2020. It's a Wednesday. We got America, and you can do magic. On 105.9 Neo Retro. Music from the early 80s from the Joe Boxers and Just Got Lucky on 105.9 Neo Retro.
The 1059. Neo Retro. The one.
All right, still hanging about the year 1983. Still in your radio, of course. It's amazing. The music from way back when is still really cool to listen to in 2020, don't you think? And you can be assured that we're going to be playing you only the hottest hits from the generations past. My name is John Hendrix. This is Kenny Loggins and Footloose right here on 105.9 Neo Retro, the one. Maintain this frequency. Neo Retro 105.9, the one, with the music of the Police and a song about the banality and abuse of words and how simple words can control the minds and thoughts and emotions of the people who listen to them. Kind of a deep meaning there. What do you expect? It's the Police, the do-do-do, the da-da-da, right here on a New Year's Day, 105.9 Neo Retro. I think it's the first time I've used the word banality on radio. Never again. Maintain this frequency. From 1987, it's Guns N' Roses and Patience right here on 105.9 Neo Retro. Axl Rose, whose real name is William Bailey, and Slash, whose real name is Saul Hudson. Hey, we're going to be right back with more of the hits. Hang on.
1059 Neo Retro. We are the one. 1059 Neo Retro.
42 minutes after 7 o'clock on the very first day of January. A new decade is upon us, 2020, and you're starting it off correctly. With Neo Retro in your background, we've got something from Survivor and Ever Since the World Began. Rod Stewart from 1978 on Neo Retro. That's Do You Think I'm Sexy? Hey, we got some sexy DJs coming up. At 10 o'clock, it's going to be Triggerman, the Triggerman. At 2 o'clock, it's going to be The Mole. At 6 o'clock, on the very first day of 2020, it's going to be The Bug. Stick around. We got a whole lot more of your favorite hits from generations past coming up next. So maintain this frequency. That just about wraps it up for you and me. Thank you very much for keeping me company for the past 4 hours. We'll be together again tomorrow from 6 till 10. Happy Neo Year, everyone. January 1, 2020 Wednesday. Leaving you the music of Jason Mraz. This has been John Hendrix. Hey, The Remedy. Maintain this frequency.
10:33 in the morning on Neo Retro 1059 with a brand new year, with a brand new Triggerman. And hoping you'd stay with me till 1 or 2 in the afternoon with Midnight at the Oasis 94. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another, the first edition of the Triggerman on New Year's Day. Could you imagine? It's 2020. The time that I started on radio was way back, oh my God, 1976, was it? 1976. How many eons ago was that? How many moons ago? That's plenty of time. When did you start off with radio, John?
1920.
Well, that's even more moons.
Years ago, yeah.
That's even more moons compared to me. Anyway, I'm glad to still be back, still be on air up to this time, and I welcome you to stay with me for another, as John put it, another 100 years. And I wonder, 100 years from now, what radio will become. Will it still be called radio, or will it be called something else? Radio has changed a lot over the years, right? From a very, how do you put it? The very first radio was just a, how was the radio before? Like, it wasn't so powerful.
Mono AM.
Mono AM, right? And then it transitioned to FM. That's what we are now. And then here's the internet radio, slowly eating up much of FM. But I don't think FM will really be out of relevancy. I think it'll still be there. That is if you're around, okay? That is if you're around. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Neo Retro 1059. I am your Triggerman. And Happy New Year, welcoming 2020 here. Wang Chung, one of my most favored group. Love all their songs, especially Let's Go, Everybody Have Fun Tonight, and many, many more. Difficult time when you just woke up and your voice seems to be very low. So difficult to put it on your usual octave. Right. Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year 2020 today. Start getting used to it, especially those doing proposals and writing checks. Don't make that mistake like we all do. We do it. This was the second single from Belinda Carlisle's second solo album, Heaven and Earth. Her group, the Go-Go's, went to number 1 with their 1981 debut album, Beauty and the Beat. But by their third album in 1984, they had lost their touch and were not enjoying each other's company. When they split in 85, Carlisle remained signed to their label IRS, which teamed her with the top songwriters and musicians, including Go-Go's bandmate Charlotte Caffey. And this was the product, that was a product of her song, With Heart Now. But If It Makes You Happy from 1996. This was initially conceived as a country song. But this lady thought, like, should I be doing a country song and lose a lot more of the fan base? Or should I do a rock one? So the management said, I think you ought to do a rock one. So it turns out to be a rock song, and it paid off. In fact, it was nominated in the Grammys, okay, for Best Female Rock Vocal Performance. Good choice. Good thought. For Cheryl Crow and the management, here are the Pointer Sisters with Slow Hand 83. All girl music now. Girl power movement in the entertainment industry. That's the Swing Out Sisters. Prior to that, of course, we had some music from Tina Turner with What's Love Got to Do with It. The Pointer Sisters, Slow Hand, Cheryl Crow, If It Makes You Happy, Carole King, All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You. And then we had Belinda Carlisle, which started the music at about 11 o'clock. And earlier than that, of course, we had Adele with Set You on Fire. We're not stopping. We're moving on.
The 1059. Neo Retro. The one.
You know, women as equally powerful and as gifted as the men, right? With another one from Blondie. The Tide is High from 81. Neo Retro 1059, the Triggerman for the new year 2020, delivering the goodies for you till 1 or 2 this afternoon. Here we go. Boss would be about 60 plus years old, or most likely 70 years old at this time, but he's still rocking. He's still going on tour. Very strong dude. It's Bruce Springsteen, the Boss. Glory Days from 1984 on your Neo Retro 1059. the one. It's 12:27 now. If you're wondering if Phil Collins was being a weather forecaster during that time, no, sir. The song that he singing is about a relationship that has passed, perhaps because of cheating, one of the reasons, but he reflects on everything that was said and still hangs on to their relationship, even though he knows his chances of ever seeing them back together are less than likely. I wish it would grate down on me.
1059 Neo Retro, the one.
Now, if there was a song that I'd like to play, someone sing while I was on a single date, with the opposite sex, of course, or even with the same sex. No, not with the same sex. It would be like Appetite for Destruction or Sympathy for the Devil that I'd have with the same sex. But with the opposite sex, it will be this one. Ricky Lee Jones. I love the way it was done. Neo Retro 1059 saying Happy New Year to my boss, Christopher Fengesguerra, who just validated what I said earlier. Like he says, if the passion is there and the love for work is there, even on holidays, you'd be still doing the work like we are, okay? And I feel so passionate about this one. It took me a long time to get here, so won't let it go, right? Christopher Fengesguerra, Happy New Year to you, dude. We both know, on a positive note, that, if we look forward to a good future, our future's going to be bright. Like Timbuk 3 says. Future's so bright, I gotta wear shades, and I will now. Mo's next. He's got lots more to play.
Neo Retro 1059. That's a duo of the self-confessed you-know-what. Daryl Hall and John Oates Say It Isn't So from 1983.
1059 Neo Retro, the one.
Alison Moyer kicked off the afternoon show with the Mole earlier from 1987. Shaggy. Neo Retro 1059. He is the proponent of reggae music. Bob Marley, the late Bob Marley. He's got the Wailers with him. Music from 1976. Jammin'. I was trying to look for a Police song that could very well segue with that. Everything's been played for the past 2 days already, so I couldn't play any one of them. I was thinking of Roxanne, you know what I mean?
1059 Neo Retro.
But I've got this one instead at 17 minutes after 2 o'clock, first hour. The Good Afternoon Show with the Mole, first day of the year, 2020. Right smack in the week we are. Hazy weather. That's the camera from 87, deep and wide and tall on Neo Retro. Neo Retro 1059. I guess that's why they call it the blues.
I guess that's why they call it the blues.
The blues is always associated, of course, with Eric Clapton, but that was Elton John right there. And also, we put on something to say about Harem Scarum from 1991, Howard Jones, What Is Love from 84, Mark Knopfler, his brother David, and Dire Straits from 85, Walk of Life. Good afternoon, it's 3:37. Time check brought to you by MX3. Mag MX3 Araw-Araw para M Extraordinary. 3:52, Wednesday afternoon with the Mole and Kid Rock. Only God Knows Why from 1998. You heard America earlier here on Neo Retro. Hey, the Pumpkins from 79. Actually,
we are the one. 1059 Neo Retro.
Actually, from 95, the song is 79. The Cure with Love Song from 1989, and we kicked off the 4 o'clock stretch of the show with The Promise from When in Rome from 1989. 4:14 with the Mole right now with Savoy Brown on Neo Retro 1059. Annie Lennox joining forces with Al Green from 1989. Put a little love in your heart. You heard Toto from 1979 with 99 and Maxi Priest from 1990, Close to You. Couple more minutes before 5 p.m. with the Mole right here. 8 minutes after 5 p.m. Technically, I got it to 6 o'clock, but we're going to hang on from then on the whole day today. Actually, whole afternoon into some hours of the evening with the Triggerman later. On the mold, this is Anita Baker. Sweet Love on Neo Retro 1059. Neo Retro 1059. Earth, Wind, and Fire from 1975. That's the Way of the World. Harem Scarum, Honestly from 1991. Before that, and Roger Daltrey of The Who from 1980, Without Your Love at 5:38, 22 to go before 6 o'clock this evening with the Mold, the Triggermans on the road, on the way to the radio station. Hey, why don't you bring some coffee, buddy? Pussycat Dolls, then we do musical chairs with the Triggerman and the Mole here on Neo Retro.
Hey, it's dark already. This is the one, Neo Retro 1059. Bug in your ear. On your one for the road. Welcome to the program. And happy birthday, Mole. Let's groove with this one. Out of 83, Earth, Wind, and Fire. This evening, on the one. Thank you. It's the one for the road. On the one. 1059, slowing it down with one classic out of the Moffats. Miss You Like Crazy. Thank you. 20 minutes to 7 with Bug in your ear. Enjoying the nighttime slot. We call this the one for the road. Here's B.O.B., Moi Too, and Haley Williams. No, not exactly. That's coming up after this. Lisa Keith doing it from 93. A memory maker from back then. On the one. Neo Retro 1059. Mark Almond. He was half of a duo called Soft Cell, which had a hit called Tainted Love back in 82. That one from 89. Or 88. Tears Run Rings. While we're having fun on the nighttime slot, we call this the one for the road with Bug in your ear. It is fun to be saying it once again. Take care when you drive, if you are still driving. Take it easy. Here's Phil Collins, also from the 80s, on the one. Neo Retro 1059, a meaningful song out of 1988 from Martika, Toy Soldiers. As we say, something special to Sophia, who's listening and on the road with her dad driving. Probably one of the bravest people I know. That's Sophia, because you know how your dad drives. But in any event, it is almost 7:30. Make that 7:25 if you're into exact things. We'll be back for something exciting from TLZ in just a while. Beyond Warwick and Deja Vu. The feeling that you're going through motions a second time. That's exactly how I feel right now. No, I haven't had dinner yet, so it's okay. I won't gain weight. Watch yours as we listen to Boyzone. Dionne Warwick back there with a song produced by Barry Manilow, believe it or not, written by Isaac Hayes too. And now, a song written by the Bee Gees. Boyzone, redoing it for 1996. That's a long time ago, isn't it? You're on Neo. Neo Retro 1059. Past the 8 o'clock mark, already 5 minutes past then. Eurythmics, Dave Stewart and Annie Lennox. From their heyday back in 85, would I lie to you? Something a lawyer would tell you all the time. Happy birthday to OG Diaz. Hey, sir. Fun party you had last night. Make it more fun with this one from 83 and 84. Pointer Sisters on the one. Around 5 to 8 or 5 to 9. Oh boy, my watch is failing me. And so is my brain. But I sure hope you're still around and enjoying the music. Dan Seals, that's England Dan. Back then, 1981, late at night. Bug in your ear on Neo Retro 1059. 3 minutes to 10. Happy birthday, Mole. Been a fun ride. Let's do this again tomorrow night at 6. And tell your friends about this new station in your ear. Good night. Ciao.
Air Supply right there with Sweet Dreams. You know, I hate it. Well, actually, I don't hate it, but I don't like it much when people say good night and sweet dreams. Why? Well, I'll tell you. I remember one time I had a really sweet dream. I dreamt I was eating a giant marshmallow. Yeah. I woke up with a bad tummy and my pillow was gone. Don Santos, good morning to you. Couldn't find your song, too bad. Anyway, I wonder if our mango's awake yet. Good morning. You tune in to Neo Retro 105.9 Rudolph Rivera till 10 o'clock today. Oh, yes. 10 o'clock today, I think it's going to be the Hitman. The guy who never misses. Always on target. All right, here we go. Van Halen. Back to the scene of the crime. It is I, Rudolph Rivera. Good morning, everybody. I got Alphonse Mozon. This one's from, let me see, what does it say? 80s, right? Neo Retro. Hey, flicking the wrong switches. Anyway, aha. You heard Carol King. It's too late. Actually, it's too early. It's so early, and early shout-outs to Team Maliwanag, to Arthur, Joyce, Aliana Jean, Alisa Jean. Well, they say Happy Sweet Kings. Is it? Isn't that supposed to be January 6th? Anyway, I got Sting, Windmills of Your Mind. Neo Retro 105.9. Neo Retro 105.9. Yeah, hooray. Music from, what's his face? MC Hammer, right? Pray. 2 things you can do. That's right, 2 things you can do with your head looking down. One is play golf, the other one is pray.
Only the number 1 hits on 105.9 Neo Retro. The one.
More hellos. Happy New Year. Albert Padlan, dude, another radio broadcaster. Albert Padlan, hi. Paul Galutiera, how are you? And June Pagsibigan, one of the MGLs. Now I gotta tell you what MGL means. Okay. Back to the music. David Lee Roth, California Girls from 85. Neo Retro 105.9. Daniel Garay, good morning to you. A good pal of mine. ES Salvador, Bing Bong, Medildea. Good morning, dude. Oh yes, tough job you got. Tough job you got. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta be Desiree. There she goes, sixpence, none the richer. It is now 7:45 all over the country. Rudolph Rivera on a beautiful Sunday morning at 10 o'clock today. It'll be the Hitman. The sun always shines on TV. Neo Retro 105.9, the one. Rudolph Rivera until 10 o'clock. Saying hello again to Dr. Ligo. Albert Alan Ligo. Yeah. To all the doctors tuned in, hi. Remember, I mean, especially during surgery, you can say anything to your patient. You can say anything at all, except, oops. Neo Retro 105.9, the go-go is for you. Head over heels from 1984. Bringing our time down to exactly 40 minutes past 9 o'clock, or 20 minutes before the Hitman takes over. Meantime, we're still with Rudolph Rivera, reminding you, well, Happy Three Kings, they say. Actually, it's supposed to be January 6th. Happy Three Kings, right? Well, that's tomorrow, Monday. Might as well celebrate today, Sunday. Hey. Crazy in Love. This is Beyonce featuring Jay-Z. Okay. Ege Rilio Mangubat. When Doves Cries, next. Prince and the Revolution. Before I forget, I want to say happy birthday to the mole. Used to be just a little wart. Now he's gone flick. Familiar places. What? The mole. Happy birthday tomorrow.
105.9 Neo Retro, the one. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful Saturday. This is the Hitman. I'm sitting in for the Triggerman. That was Air Supply with 2 less lonely people in the world back in 1982.
105.9 Neo Retro.
Saying hi to some friends who are tuned in to us. My former boss, Cherry Bailey. She's on the road. Tuned into us, retroing with us. Thank you so much. I'll try to find your song and play it a little later, okay? Here we go with Chicago. From 1982, this is Hard to Say I'm Sorry. I'm the Hitman for the Triggerman. 105.9 Neo Retro, the one. America, you can do magic. Way back in 1982. Let's say hi to some friends who are tuned into us, retroing with us. Hello to Kessler, James Sev Consul, to Roy Exconde, DJ Ding Dong, Jacqueline Perfecto, and the Perfecto family who are tuned in. Thank you so much. And of course to Mrs. Ayumi Mariscotes, and to a good friend of mine, Randy, who is tuned in as well. Got to pause for a break. We'll be right back. Hey, it's the King of Pop here on Neo Retro 105.9 with the Hitman on the radio. Sitting in for the Triggerman. I'll be on till 2 p.m. today at 2 o'clock. It's the Gentle Giant. We'll be taking care of you from 2 to 6 p.m.
The 1059 Neo Retro. The one.
Let's say hello to some friends who are tuned in to us, retroing with us this Saturday morning. To our good friends from all the way from Pampanga, to Chit and Rusty. Thank you so much for retroing with us. Here we go with Mick Jagger and David Bowie. Dancing in the Streets way back in 1985. If God is one of us way back in 1995, Joanne Osborne. If God is one of us and I meet him, I'll ask for world peace. Saying hi to some of our friends retroing with us. Hello to Jinky and par excellence light director, my good friend Melvin Manuel. I'll try to look for your song, guys, and play it a little later. Also to Bartolo family who are also tuned in to us right now. And friends from Vienna, Australia, Christian and Phoebe.
Are the one. 1059 Neo Retro.
Welcome to the Philippines. This is Neo Retro 1059. The one slowing things down with one of the biggest hit way back in 1992. It's been in the countdown, #1 spot way back at that popular radio station where the Triggerman used to work with. This is Bed of Roses, 1992 Bon Jovi. You're on 1059 Neo Retro with a Hitman all the way till 2 p.m. Neo Retro 1059. That's it would take a strong man way back in 1988. Rick Astley. We're saying hi to Marian and Alon. Happy retroing with us from Ninang Lizelle and Tito John. Also to Roy Exconde and Eliza San Jose. Thank you for tuning in. Neo Retro 1059. It's a song from Brian McKnight. It's called The One Last Cry, way back in 1993. It's 12:26 in the afternoon. We'd like to, of course, that time check was brought to us by MX3. Mag MX3 araw-araw para M Extraordinary. Neo Retro 1059 Survivor with Eye of the Tiger. We're saying hi to Dada and to Sylvia, who are tuned in. Thank you so much for retroing with us. I'm the Hitman sitting in for the Triggerman all the way till 2 p.m. today. Final hour of the program with the Hitman sitting in for the Triggerman. This is Neo Retro 1059. Here's Madonna with Like a Prayer way back in 1989. You're on Neo Retro 1059. Neo Retro 1059. It's Coolio featuring LB. Gangsta's Paradise. Very popular song way back in 1995. I'm playing that one out for DJ Barty Bart. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. I gotta go. Thank you so much for joining me today. Catch me again tomorrow, same time, same frequency, 10 a.m. for Sunday's Best. By the way, up next is the Gentle Giant. He'll be on from 2 to 6 p.m. tonight. Thank you all so much. See you tomorrow. Hope you had a great time with the Hitman.
What a way to start the program. Billy Joel and you may be right. It is 6 minutes after 2 o'clock.
We are the one. 1059 Neo Retro.
It is the Gentle Giant all the way till 6 o'clock, taking over what's left of the afternoon. How are you people? Please join me as we enter the world of great Neo Retro hits. It's the Gentle Giant right here on Neo Retro. We are 1059. 14 after 2 o'clock. We are Neo Retro 1059. Oh, yeah. 1994. That's the music of, oh boy, that's Dead Eye Dick and New Age Girl. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing right now pressing, but randomly. So please bear with me. I need more time to really figure things out. You're on Neo Retro 1059. Neo Retro 1059 from 1983, Cyndi Lauper, and of course Sheba. This is Neo Retro 1059 from 1984. One of my personal favorites, maybe because when I was growing up, my mom used to play a lot of her songs. I'm talking about Donna Summer, and she works hard for the money. I just want to say hello to a good friend of mine, Bong Caparas and Wifey. They are in the car right now. They're tuned in. They're on the road. Thank you for tuning in, baby. You're on Neo Retro 1059. This is Neo Retro 1059 from 1978, Blondie and the Heart of Glass.
Only the #1 hits on 1059. Neo Retro. The one.
Let's get it on with more of Neo Retro hits from 1993. Gin Blossoms on Neo Retro. Neo Retro 1059 from 1976. Fleetwood Mac and Dreams. Requested over my personal number. Oh, don't you worry, people. Later on, maybe soon, we'll have our phone line so you guys can request.
1059. Neo Retro. The one.
We're going to dance. We're going to dance. We're going to dance and have some fun.
We got 7 more to go before 4 in the afternoon. Second hour of the program. This is the Gentle Giant. Delight. Groove is in the heart, 1990. Here on Neo Retro 1059. This is Neo Retro 1059. Oh yes, from 1979. If you have an American friend, you could probably ask him or her, like, do you know the song? They're gonna say yes. Old time rock and roll, Bob Seger, Billy from Sun Miguel Corporation. Thanks a lot for tuning in, buddy.
1059. Neo Retro. The one.
Let's get it on with more of the music. It's the Gentle Giant until 6 in the evening. Climby Fisher coming in right now from 1987. Hope you guys are enjoying the music. I'll do the same thing. I'll keep you in good company. Just keep me company, all right? Love changes everything. Right here, Neo Retro 1059. This is Neo Retro 1059 from 1992. And the artist is called Joe Public. Live and learn. And that's what the Gentle Giant is doing right now. I'm living it up and learning at the same time. The high-tech equipment that we have here inside the studio. Neo Retro 1059, and we rock. And it's about 5:57. 3 more to go before 6 o'clock. I gotta go. End of the line for the Gentle Giant. I'll be back tomorrow 6 o'clock, or make it tomorrow 2 o'clock until 6. And I'll be sitting in for the Mole. Stick around for more of Neo Retro hits right here on 1059.
Neo Retro 1059, the one. Good afternoon, Mega Manila. Good afternoon to you. Well, it's me again and again and again. 1MD at your service. You and me till 4 p.m. Please join me. All your favorite hits from the past. 80s, 90s, and 2K. We got a music of Swing Out Sister. Where in the world? Neo Retro 1059. Neo Retro 1059, the one. Good afternoon to you. It's, let's see, 45 minutes after the hour of, the hour of 2 to 3 o'clock. My name is 1MD. In control for 4 p.m. Sunday, hot Sunday afternoon. Enjoy listening. DeBarge, Who's Johnny, 1986. Neo Retro 1059, the one. Neo Retro 1059, the one. CC Peniston with Finally coming back with more. Stay there. Neo Retro 1059, the one. Good afternoon to you. It's 11 minutes after 3 o'clock. 1MD in control till 4 p.m. on a hot Sunday afternoon. 1982 music, Tears for Fears, Mad World. And hey,
That's a time check, of course, 11 minutes after 3. Time check being brought to you by MX3. Mag MX3 araw-araw para M Extraordinary. 1984. This is Madonna Louise Coney, the Belly Button Girl. Angel, Neo Retro. 23 minutes after 3 o'clock. 1MD in control for the hits of the 80s, 90s, and 2K. We got Frolipo Lippi this time. The dynamic duo from Norway. 1986 music. You asked for it, you got it. Distance between us on Neo Retro 1059, the one. Neo Retro 1059, the one with 1MD till 4 p.m. Music from Spandau Ballet this time. Highly Strung, 1984. Right here on a station that plays the hits from the 80s, 90s, and 2K. Neo Retro 1059, the one with 1MD. Never You Done That, 1984. Hit after hit after hit. Sunday with 1MD. This is Wax. Right Between the Eyes, 1986. Right here on Neo Retro 1059. The one. Good afternoon, Mega Manila. Neo Retro 1059. The one with the one and the only 1MD. Till 5 p.m. Hey, it's greetings time. Hey, hey. I'm saying hello and good afternoon, of course, to Jackie. Listening to us right now all the way from Marikina. Hi, Jacqueline. Also to Maui and to Marius. Good afternoon. Of course, to Edu and to Eric Galang listening to us right now. And also, good afternoon to Janet and Princess listening to us right now. Good afternoon. Thanks a lot for tuning in. And who else? Let me see. Oh, good afternoon also to Gary Vinoya, Mickey, to O'Neil Mendoza, Bendy de Asis listening to us. Also to Marico. Good afternoon to you. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Also to Mary Rose de Castro. Hey, listening to us right now all the way from Taal, Batangas. Good afternoon to you. Also, good afternoon to, let me see, to Margie. Thanks a lot for listening. And a lot of people, Tita Tessie Solis, my Mama Angie and Tito Butch Solis listening to us right now. Thank you very much for tuning in. 1989 music. Kathy Dennis, Just Another Dream. More hits coming your way till 5 p.m. 1987 this time. Love Changes Everything. With 1MD right here on Neo Retro 1059. The one. Good afternoon. Nothing but the hits of the 80s, 90s, and 2K. This is Neo Retro 1059. The one. Hey, time for me to say goodbye for now. I'll be back again soon. Hang in there for The Gentle Giant is up next. Some more of your favorite hits, 80s, 90s, and 2K. Thank you very much for joining me. I had fun. Leaving you with this one, 1986 music from Janet Jackson. When I Think of You. Keep it right here where it's at. Neo Retro 1059, the one. Bye.